Hi. Today's stream's a very, very special stream in case you haven't noticed from either my excitement over the week or from how this is set up. 3 years ago, so I'm calling this my late anniversary stream on top of that, because 3 years ago and a month ago, 3 years and a month ago, I played my first game on stream. I thought it was funny, haha, let's do this for Valentine's Day. And I ended up with tears. Literal tears. And I know that clip's still somewhere. Today, the sequel to Find Love or Die Trying finally came out. Thank you, Auden. I've been excited for this for a while. I subbed to his Patreon on top of that. So, that's what we're playing. Nice little reminders. One, if you did not watch Find Love or Die Trying when I first streamed it, and you plan to play it yourself, or you just don't want spoilers, please click off the video. There will be spoilers for the first game, I'm almost sure. I understand, but I've already played it once, we're not playing it again. Number two, because it is Find Love or Die Trying, there may be mention, wait, what the heck? Oh, there it is. 1 second. Ugh, fuck. If you don't plan to play a game, we're doing a little recap anyway, so I wouldn't worry about. Number two was the die thing. They talked about in the first game, but we had nothing really brutal. So I'm thinking it's going to be the same for this one. But if it's not, here's your warning. I think that's the only warnings I have? Yes, I think that is the only warnings I have. For those who haven't played or watched before, Find Love or Die Trying. It's a little visual novel. It was originally free when I played it, but it had gone up in price to like $5. It's not that expensive. It's a good time. We get hosted onto this game show called Find Love or Die. Well, technically the show is called Find Love, but only we know the secret from Kat, who's our host. That's actually called Find Love or Die Trying. And if we get rejected by the girl we pick, then we die. It's also Kat's dad, Damien Black, is in charge of the show. Over it, we meet 5 girls. Allie, our sporty one with a secret that she's there for. Scarlet, our brainiac. Violet, our rich girl. Literally just a rich girl. Yui, the childhood best friend. And Tara, the gamer girl. And we learn about these girls. While going day by day, we see all these things for our past and find out eventually that us and Kat used to be together. And we were trying to save everyone, stop Damien's plan. But the only way to save the plan was Kat helped on the show and we lost our memories to get out to the show. So once everyone figured that out, we tried to escape. Get blocked by Damien, literally get cock blocked. And we defeat him. And of course, the only choice was at the end, and we of course pick Kat. Well, there was one other choice, but it's not important for the ending. So we get to finally get to reunite with our girls. I've been so excited. It's going to be interesting if I can still do their voices again. So let's get started. Was my mic even on for half of that? I hope it was. I guess we'll find out. I need to do you. Okay. There we go. It's going to hate me. Wait, shit. What the hell? Window capture. Why are you that big? Oh, I only did the computer screen, didn't I? Okay, you know what? We're going with it. I don't care. Wait, shit. Are we really going to have to do this again? 1 second. I'm just going to... Done. Law unlock. Why is everything hating us today? Settings. Property. Set. Are you gonna hate me now? Okay, it's literally something with the program. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you going to work? No, you are not. Are you kidding me right now? Ugh. Clear. No, you are. I hate this so much. What the fuck is with this? I'm done. We're going to have to do this, aren't we? Good. I can figure this out while we're doing the ad break. Preferences. Window. I guess we're doing window because this thing completely hates me. I do not know why it's really hating me right now. Okay. Now will you work fine? Oh, wait. Return. Okay, we're good now. Darn it. I don't know what's with this program. Okay, so it wasn't Ian's garden. It's something with the computer or something. Doesn't seem like anyone stuck around. The island's deserted. What's wrong? I know the concept was fucked up, but I kind of wish Philo or Ty Try was Solarian. Oh no! Made this shit job go by a ton faster than starting out wall. Did you watch it? No. I have a duty, as see you. And you missed out. So we're actually going to get a little recap. You heard about how it ended though, right? Come on, you must have. We're not supposed to talk about that. Come on, everyone is. For the first time ever, someone escaped off one of those killing shows. There might be hope for us yet. Not only that. Oh, this is how we do it this time! We all know we're going by our old name and pronouns, so she helped all the girls escape. I'm trying to remember her name. What was it again? Her name was Cherry. Even I know that. Right. Hey, what do you think after the string cut up? Now the question is how they're going to pick our person, because I knew they said they would continue from last game, but I realized that new computer, my save data did not transfer, so I'm wondering if that's why this is here. I mean, come on, there's no way Cherry did propose to one of the girls, right? But the million-dollar question is, to her. Who? Probably Cat, right? To go the shared history, the surprise they made each other. Oh, excuse me, did you even see the chemistry Cherry had with the other girls? What? Didn't you feel the sparks between Violet and Cherry as their love blossomed with every word and sully glance? Weren't you in awe fire ignited in Scarlet's heart as she resolved to do anything for love, even the impossible? Thought you didn't watch the... Did your eyes somehow miss the romance of Allie beckoning Cherry to join her on her lifelong adventure? Oh my gosh, they're going to all the girls! Is your heart not swayed by the allure of a simple and happy life with an angel like Yui in the countryside? Yeah, wait, where's Tara? Where the fuck is my girl Tara? Apologies, I lost myself for a moment. No worries, mate. I wouldn't get angry over something like this. Hey, what about Tara? Thank you! She's okay, I guess. Excuse me, Soldier 2? Yeah, come very much closer. Those are fighting words. I'll kill you. Two soldiers fought their differences with their fists. So, who do you think Cherry proposed to? I had to bet on it. Okay, so we do get to pick. And, of course, we proposed to Cat in the previous game, so we will be staying with Cat. Is that so? Well, I wish him all the best. Not that it matters. Yeah. I wish we didn't have to kill him. Orders are orders. Oh, shit. Yeah. I wonder what they're doing now. They must be terrified knowing we almost got some distance away. The girls! We see them again after 3 years in the mud. Let's see.
We'll never die. We kicked their asses and they're coming back from that beatdown.
Hell yeah, you tell them, girls.
Enough talk about that dreadful island. The food will get cold if we dally. But food tastes best over graves of your enemies, Violet. Oh, is that so? I suppose I've never had a chance to try.
Yui's saying weird shit again. I think she needs to blow off some steam. Don't worry about it. We just got out of hell. I think we all deserve a chance to cut loose. Don't you think, Cherry? She looked at me and smiled tenderly. Her hand found its way into mine, and she kissed me lightly on my right cheek. Oh, my girlfriends are together again! Yes, 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 yes. I'm sorry. I'm so excited. Maybe we could cut loose too, hmm? She flashed a devious smile. Just don't get too drunk again. What did you have in mind? Oh, I can think of a few things. Making up for lost time, for one.
Rose, no flirting on deck. I'm gonna hurl. You got balls, Cherry. Flirting in front of all the women you dated and dumped.
That stings, Allie.
I would expect nothing less of someone of her caliber.
We're just kidding, Cherry. We're happy for you two. Right, Yui? Oh no. Yui's face! I'm so sorry, Yui! But, like, it's Cat.
So, happy. Yes. That's me. For you.
Yui clapped her hands like a robot. Don't mind her, Cherry. She's, not feeling the best, so going to be larking. No worries, Kuma. You'll just hear me fangirl the whole time anyway. She's, still shaking off the stress of the island.
I wish you two the best, Cherry. Cat.
Do you treat her well? Oh.
Do treat her well, Cat. That one's a real Casanova.
That was just because I was on a life or death dating show. Come on! I usually don't date 6 different people at once. Truly a magnificent defense.
You sure you want to go with that?
Technically, I only dated 5 of you at the same time because I forgot about cats. Excuse me? You weren't dating me? Come on, what am I supposed to say here? I'm just kidding. Cat twirled her hair and leaned into me, with her hands around my arm. Aww. Killer dating show's over, girls. This one's mine. I couldn't help but smile when she looked at me with those dazzling eyes. The very same woman who struck fear deep into my heart with their cold and calculating schemes was now sticking her tongue out my exes like a child. Oh, Cat, what are we gonna do with you? We all shared the laugh. Hey, wait! Did Bun Bun get off the island clear? That's the important question. Did Bun get off the island safely? Please, Auden, I need to know. It's like Scarlet said. They were happy for me. And I was happy for them. It had only been a few days since we escaped, but life had already changed dramatically. No more fearing for our lives. No more manipulations. No more mind games. Just us in the open sea. Cat caught my mind wandering into the clear blue. It's beautiful, isn't it? Yeah. Makes you feel like anything's possible.
What's possible is eating my food before it gets cold.
She motioned to the table covered with delicious foods and drinks. Witness it for the world, Violet.
You sure made a lot. How did? I had a little help.
Boys? Are they back? Are the 5 boys back? Yeah! We got to see Rocket again! To give the world top tier enjoyment. To protect our asses from unemployment! To make the world believe in fate and love! We work like slaves for the shells above. We're the Brothers 5! They're back! Oh my god! I was not expecting them to come back! Somehow we're still alive! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5! Prepare to... Wait, we don't make shows for Damien anymore. You're right, we need a new intro. Intro? What matters now is that we're free. Free to be the greatest accounts of all time. Oh yeah! I forgot that joke from the last game that they were like, we should have been accountants instead. Free to work for Violet. I want her to step on me. What? What?
Thank you, boys. Now let's have a grand feast together, shall we?
I could cry tears of joy. She's so much nicer than our old boss. Truly, Miss Violet's an angel. I can't believe we ever survived so long working under Cat!
Oh, stop. You're too much. Flattery will get you nowhere.
Isn't that exactly what she said the first time we get them?
I'm so glad to hear I'm better than your old boss. I'm not even trying.
Violet laughed hardly. Yeah, sounds like Violet thing. Why am I getting so annoyed? I wrapped my arm around Kat. They're just joking around. Don't worry about it, babe. I know. I'm just being silly. I miss hearing you call me that, Cherry. And I miss saying it to you.
They're gonna ruin the food. Let's eat before they keep going. Don't mind if I do.
Thanks, Violet. You too, Brothers 5.
It was our pleasure.
Was I higher with Violet's voice? I don't remember. Yeah! Will you lovebirds be joining us? Or we could lay out another sofa for you two based on how you two are flirting. Kat sneered. We're coming, Scarlet. Kat held out her hand towards me. Aw, at least Yui's happy now. I put my hand in hers, and then we walked to the table together. This is for the world, Kat. As soon as we gathered around the table, Kat dive bombed towards a ball. No, Kat, no! Didn't we learn our lesson last time you... Alright, let's kick off this rap party. She pulled his cork off and laughed as the bottle's contents showered into the sky. A toast to surviving find love or die trying.
Cheers to that. Hence to sticking it to Damien, that grubby bastard.
I'll drink to that. Kat finished the glass and halfway through filling up. Why am I not even surprised? Kat, didn't we learn from your last goddamn hangover?
Yeah, be careful. You can't escape dying on an island just to die from alcohol poisoning.
Believe me, there's not enough alcohol here for that to happen. I can vouch for that with my memories back. I don't know how I feel about that. Kat drank down a glass in protest.
Dear God, she's invincible.
Anyways, cheers to whatever comes next. You guys don't know what you want to do from here on out?
Good question, Scarlet. I'm not totally sure. I wonder how my family's doing. I'll probably go back home to see them.
Same here.
Though from the files we found on them, it's gonna take a while to get to them. Hopefully my network with the Resistance can help with that. I hope you both find your families again soon. Thanks, Violet. Oh, thanks, Violet. You're, welcome to come along with me, Violet. Huh? I mean, how do I say this?
Is she in love with Violet?
Well, I could use some company and, help. And I know your family is,
Oops. Wait. Oh, no. Well, at least now I know how to get out of full screen very easily.
Thank you, Allie. I appreciate what you're trying to do. I'll think about it, truly. I don't think I'm quite the fighter you are, Allie. It takes a lot more than just people who can fight to make things better, you know?
True. You could do a lot with your skills, Violet.
Maybe I'll find the next nice place to open a restaurant? Or maybe a bakery. I'm hoping for something far away from all this dreadfulness. You and me both, Violet.
Violet and Yui clinked their glasses together. Aw. I'm sure you can make it happen, Violet. You could do whatever you wanted. No, my money's on the restaurant idea.
Is that so? You're sweet, Cherry. I appreciate your confidence in me. I'm a little excited and scared to be starting from scratch.
Tell me about it. My resume for the last few years is just building tech for evil megacorps and being on dating shows. I'm not really sure where I can pivot from here.
I mean, you could technically go back working for them.
Tara, come on.
What? A job's a job. Wait, I'm off a job now, too. My viewers have probably forgot all about me by now.
I forgot she's a streamer, isn't she?
Where do I send my resume to that evil megacorp?
Tara, no!
Are you sure you want to be my enemy, Tara? I wouldn't want to fight you. I wouldn't want to fight me either.
Tara, no! We shared a laugh together as Tara and Allie pretended to fight. At least, I think they're pretending. Oh man, what to do? There's too many possibilities. I guess the fun part will be figuring that out.
If you're up for it, you can come with me, Scarlet.
Huh?
It's been a while since I've been in contact with the Resistance, but I'm sure they're still doing good out there. And we could really use someone with your kind of skills.
It would be nice to go back to helping people. It'd be nice to travel around the world, see if there's anything I could do to help people. But is that the best way I can help people? Oops. Is that the best for what's best for the world? Is it the best for me? I'm not sure. My head hurts when I think about it. I'll think on this. Thanks, Allie.
No worries, and no pressure. To be honest, I don't know what I'd do besides being part of the Resistance.
What would you do if there wasn't a Resistance?
Like, after all this is over with? Or if there was never one to begin with?
Let's go with the first one.
Nope. Still got no idea. I guess I've been part of it for so long it would be hard to know what I am without it, you know?
Oh, believe me. I get that. I've got no idea what comes next. All I've done for so many years is hurt people. Kat, you help people too. We helped a lot of people escape, didn't we? Well, at least before we got caught. Yeah, I know. I could have done so much more. What do you want to do, Cherry? I don't know. I do know one thing for sure. I want to be as far as possible from all this crazy shit. Yeah? Yeah. The Steve is back! I lost you once, Kat. I don't ever want to lose you again. I reached out and held Kat's hand tightly. I need to get the fan packs I can get this on. Cherry, In her eyes, I could see my whole world. Most people don't get a second chance. Or spend the rest of their lives wishing they could get one. For a moment, my mind wanders back to the horrors we were made to endure on the show. Losing her, losing myself. And then I see her eyes, and I'm pulled back to the present. I'd do anything not to lose you, Cat. The world can burn for all I care. Me too, Cherry. We're pretty lucky, aren't we? Gosh, you two are pretty bold, aren't you? You were all dating her just a few days ago, you know? We still need to have a talk about that, don't we, Cherry? We're screwed! Going on dates with so many beautiful women while you're still dating me, hmm? What's that all about, huh? Scarlet and the other girls laughed. Oh, come on! You literally said I had to flirt with them to survive! Just kidding. We all did what we had to back then. You better not get any funny ideas now, alright, Cherry? She snuggled close to me. Wouldn't dream of it, Cat. Hey, we should start planning our wedding, huh? Cat turned bright red. Well, that didn't take much. A wedding. So, we'd get married? Isn't that what weddings are for? Any more teasing and I think C would come out of her ears. Damn, you don't waste time, Cherry. I mean, what's the point waiting? I proposed, and she said yes. Isn't that all we need? You proposed? Cat seemed to visibly recoil from Violet's remark. Oh, that was Violet, not Scarlet, sorry.
Goodness, we have to get planning right away. The venue, the outfits, the food. Oh, I can do the food. Oh, we mustn't forget the entertainment.
Violet's mind was going as fast as a rocket.
Congrats, you two. That'll get married quick, though. Can't take any day for granted in this world we live in. She proposed? Oh, well. It's like Allie says. Anything can happen out there. Are we going to just ignore Yui's rapid fire red flags?
Oh, she's just kidding. Right, Yui? Right, Yui? Yui started laughing. Okay, good.
I'm just kidding. You know it, Cats. You'd know if I wasn't.
Oh, believe me, I know. You know, when I found Yui to go on the show, I knew she meant business when she single-handedly...
Shh. I left that behind a long time ago.
I want to know what happened!
It's embarrassing.
Alright. Forget about that. Let's get this party started. Cat nuzzled her head on my shoulders as the festivities kicked off. Tara motioned towards us and mine throwing up, while Scarlet laughed long enough to wake the dead. Violet watched with bated breath as Allie tiptoed and bounced across the railing of the ship. Yui was chasing around the Brothers 5. Why? Who knows? Perhaps she was getting rid of anyone who knew her secrets. Whatever it was. Life is good. Who knew that escaping a daily life or death situation could do wonders for your stress levels? Cheers, lover. Cat raised her glass and smiled at me. Care for a toast? To new beginnings, Cherry. I raised my glass and clinked it against hers. We drank and held each other close as we looked at the horizon. I wish we could stay on this ship forever. Just you, me, the open sea. It's like the rest of the world just doesn't exist, you know? I like that too, Cat. Who's to say we can't? I mean, we'll have to stop for supplies now and then, but why not? Oh man, we're going to have to find new ways of paying the bills, don't we? That's your first concern? Imagine how late I am paying on my taxes. The government's going to work extra hard to find me. She burst out laughing. No matter how many times I heard it, it was still my favorite sound. I always liked your optimism, Cherry. Maybe we could. I guess I'm not used to things working out well. But when I see you, I feel like they can, for once. She seemed to look bitter for a moment, till I held her tightly and looked deep into her eyes. Promise? Promise. I'll do whatever it takes to keep you safe. And I'll do the same for you, Cherry. She leaned in to kiss me, and I kissed her back. Your hands are awfully keen on exploring today, aren't they? It's been a while since I got to touch the woman I love. How can you say that with a straight face? Hey, you made the choice to date the star of a dating show. Fair enough. I hear my favorite song again. She kisses me passionately as fireworks explode and the world fades away. The rest of the party is a blur of laughter, tears, joy, and worry. We joke about our situation. We laugh. We lament the lost years we spent trapped away. No one is saying it, but I think we all fear there isn't a place for us in this world anymore. Could any of us lead any semblance of a normal life after what we've been through and done? I feel myself getting more depressed. Then I see the look on my dear friends, who've risked life and limb for us to escape together. I take a deep breath. I don't think any one of us really knows for certain what comes next. How could we? When our world can crumble beneath us in a heartbeat? Without care for what we might feel? I certainly don't. But even if the world doesn't care about how hard I want to keep the people I love safe, if all I can do is struggle to keep us safe and keep you close, Cat, then that's exactly what I'm going to do. No matter what it takes. No, I don't want to save! I downed the remainder of my glass of champagne in a single gulp. Oh god, they say people become more like the person they date. Am I a bad influence? I'm done thinking about depressing shit. I get to dance. I'm terrible, but I don't care at all. Care to join me, partner? Cat smiles so warmingly at me. It feels like I'm basking in sunlight. Wouldn't miss it for the world, Cherry. She holds me close and we dance together under the pale moonlight. The other girls laugh and cheer us on. Please. Oh, please. Stay beside me. If we could stay like this forever, I'd want for nothing more. When it gets late, we each retire to our respective berths and lower decks of the cruise ship. Except for me and Kat. We share a room, just like we used to. I hate to say, I think they just reused the CG from the ending of the last game, because I see the thing from when she was in the doctors. The night ends like a pleasant dream, with Kat in my arms. I love you, Cherry. I love you too, Kat. Kat reaches out her hand out to touch my face from under the covers. She smiles at me so warmingly. But only for a moment. Even in the dark, I can see the reflection of her tears as they glide down her face. I wiped them away with my arm as I held her face tenderly. Don't laugh what I'm about to tell you, okay? That depends on what you tell me. You're such an ass, Cherry. We laughed together for a moment. Every night, I'm terrified of falling asleep. Cat. I keep thinking that you won't be there when I wake up. She looks deep into my eyes. I'm always going to be here with you, Cat. Doesn't matter what the world throws at us. Don't go where I can't follow you, Cherry. I won't. You promise? Can I? Okay. She kisses me tenderly. I kiss her back, holding her tightly, and we slowly drift off into sleep. I don't like this. Are we really getting another flashback already? Fuck, it's another flashback. Somewhere between memories and a dream. Oh, I'm here again. Same as last night and the day before. Somehow pretending that I'm okay has become normal to me. No matter how confident I seem to try to stop Cat from worrying, in the end, I'm just as terrified as she is. It's a messed up world we live in. How did it come to this? How were we ever so bold to try and change it? We risked everything to try and do the right thing. And we suffered for it. And now, I feel like such a coward when Allie talks about fighting to fix it. Maybe the world is how it is because the people like me are too afraid to fix it. Maybe so. Oh, hi, Kelpsy. But when you really love someone, they become your world. Is my world less any important than the world? I don't know anything anymore. Besides you. It feels warm. Rise and shine, Cherry. Bad dream. The world explodes with color. It's nice despite my initial grogginess. Morning, Cat. What are you? I yawn mid-sentence. As I yawn, this cat sticks a finger into my mouth. Cat, no! The dumbest sound comes out of my mouth. At the same time, the sweetest laughter comes out of hers. You should see the look on your face, Cherry. I'll get you for this. Hey, you should be thanking me. You were looking all serious. I should take my own advice. I've been worrying my ass off too. Cat, don't you think we should try to have a little more fun? We're finally back together. And free at last. It'd be a shame if we spent all of our time together worrying about what could happen. You're right, Cat. I'll try to keep my worries in check. And you can share your worries with me, Cherry. You're not alone. I held her as tightly as I could. I love you, Cherry. I love you too, Cat. We're not alone anymore. Darn right we're not. We decided to freshen up for the day together, then head up to the deck for breakfast. Our friends were already there, stirring up a racket.
I declare this cruise ship to the sovereign nation of Terra Firma. Terra, you can't just create a new country. What if I make it so that restaurant owners don't need to pay taxes? A pleasure doing business with you, oh wise leader.
That didn't take you long to change your tone, Violet.
Though I imagine this country isn't going anywhere, as it is just a single boat. Oh man, I thought this idea was the one to turn things around.
Why's that, Tara?
Like you said, Scarlet, I gotta update my resume to be competitive. I figure world leader would get me in any door. Wait, didn't you want to make games, Tara? Oh shoot, you're right. Screw this.
Tara ran. That's nothing new, okay.
It appears things are looking rather dire for the residents of Terra Firma. How will they go on after being abandoned by their leader? Something tells me they'll manage just fine.
Allie pulled out some small mechanical device.
This piece of shit, though, has seen better days.
What's that?
It's an old-fashioned two-way communicator. It came with the ship, but it's busted. That might be useful since it's hard to monitor something lower tech, you know. It just got enough range to reach an old resistance outpost I used to be stationed at, not too far from here. I was hoping we could use it to get some support and intel, but it's not looking great.
Would you mind if I took a look?
Nope.
Allie passed the communicator to Scarlet.
Oh,
This is so much better than it could have been. I can fix this in a few minutes.
Really?
You're a lifesaver, Scarlet!
I can't thank you enough!
Scarlet was too engrossed in this manly device to hear Allie as she walked away. Again, this was nothing new with those two. Yui ended up following her. Yes, our curiosity's got the best of her.
I can see why you'd want her for your group, Allie. Right? I think I might need her more. Oh? Well, it'd be up to her if she's willing. Did you figure out what you want to do next? I think so.
I'm happy for you, Violet. That's great. But you don't look too happy. What's up?
How did you feel when your family was gone?
Oh no, I think we just stepped on the landmine.
It felt like my world had ended. And all I could do was desperately try to chase every trace they had left.
All that mattered was getting them back, and it didn't matter what it cost me.
Was it worth it?
Absolutely. There's no hesitation in her voice.
Spit it out, Violet.
What are you asking this for?
Last night, I couldn't sleep. I tried to forget about it during the party, but I just couldn't. I felt a sense of dread, just like when we found those files under the island. Ones about my parents and how they sent me here to die. I started wondering what they told people as the show went on air. Surely, there's no way they told them the truth, right? Probably not.
You don't mean...
Perhaps you see what's been keeping me up lately, Kat. When I was younger, my sister, Viola sacrificed herself to save me from being run over by a car. I don't remember much, to be honest. When I try to remember, I can see Viola in my mind, injured, but not so much that her life was in danger. The police may know the accident and she was sent to the hospital. I tried to follow, but they wouldn't let me in. So I snuck into her room. When I got there, the room was empty. Not even a record of her being there. Like she'd never even arrived.
Violet, are you saying you think your parents...
I don't know! I don't know.
Her voice was pleading, and tears started to flow from her eyes. Oh no, Violet. I walked to her and held her tight in my arms on reflex.
If they got rid of her, like they tried to get rid of me, then she might still be alive somewhere out there. That means I wasted over a decade doing nothing when she might have been waiting for me to save her.
Violet struggled to choke out those last words.
I don't know what to do, Cherry. I need to find her, but I'm so scared of what could happen to me, of what she might think if she's still out there.
Violet raised her hands to hold me, then let them fall limply to her side.
I shouldn't get to lean on you like this anymore, Cherry. I don't have the rights anymore.
I held her tighter. You're thinking too much. If you're having a hard time, I'm going to be there for you.
I'm sorry, Cherry. Sorry.
There's nothing to be sorry for, Violet. She cried into my arms. When her arms wrapped around me, they held me tight as if she'd never let me go. I looked at Kat, who was as concerned as I was for Violet. Kat's the one who I chose with, but Violet and the others are precious to me too. How do you keep the people you cherish safe when they need to do is hurl themselves into danger? Oh, fuck! I don't like this! A gunshot rang out. My blood runs cold. I looked at Kat in instinct. Thank God she's okay. Violet and Ellie seem fine too. Oh, about the others? We look around all directions and rush to the best cover we could find. I'll see what happened to the others. You guys stay here. I'm coming with you, Cherry. I won't let you go alone. Not this time.
Darn right you're not. Besides, I'm best trained for this. I'm coming as well. If it weren't for you all, I wouldn't be here today.
Same here. Like it or not, Cherry, we're coming with you. One look into each of their eyes told me there was no point in telling them otherwise. Alright, let's plan this out first. We need information. We don't know who just boarded, how many of them there are, what they're armed with, how they got here. We have just about nothing to fight back with.
We've done more with less. Come on, I'll lead. We can sneak past the furniture. We get to the lower decks, we'll have a lot more cover.
Lead the way, Allie. We slowly and stealthily, made our way across the ship. We spotted a soldier patrolling near the entrance to the lower decks. No, we haven't located them yet. No, not expecting trouble. They're unarmed. The 4 of us should be more than sufficient. I'll call you back. The others are done with the sweep. The doors to the lower decks open, with 3 armed soldiers and... Oh. Scarlet, Tara, and the brothers 5 are captured. No! Thankfully they didn't look injured, but I don't like where this is headed. What happened to Yui? I'm worried. The remainder must be on deck. We'll fan out. My blood turns ice cold. We don't have a chance against real soldiers. I looked at Kat, Allie, and Violet, and they are thinking the same thing I am. 2 of the soldiers' white shirts are captives, as the other 2 head straight towards us. What do I do? Kat's saying something, but I can only hear my heart beating like a drum. I don't have a choice. I have to fight. Oh shit, do we have a choice? Let me save just in case. I prepared to lunge with the soldiers, but... What the fuck, Yui? What the fuck is going on? Before I have the chance to move, I see a white blur motion pounce upon one of the soldiers. Ugh. She silences him permanently with a kitchen knife before he has a chance to alert the soldier watching the others. It's Yui, but she seems different. Cold and calculated like a hunter, yet somehow enjoying the hunt like an apex predator. There are moments I suspected Yui was hiding parts of herself, but I never expected this. Yuri smiles wordlessly as she leaps into the other soldier, slashing his throat and landing in a single fluid motion. Holy shit, Yui's actually bloodthirsty! She cradles him to the ground to avoid making a sound, then runs silently towards the 2 soldiers approaching us. A moment later, she cuts down the closest one with one fell swoop, but he falls hard away from her. Yui swears under her breath as the soldier's body slams to the ground, and the last soldier turns around. An instant later, his gun is trained at her. Not fast enough to save. A single gunshot echoes. For a moment, it's as if time stopped completely.
I'm out of practice.
Yui crumbles to the ground. Yui, no! Kat screams and runs toward Yuri's side. The soldier scans around him in a panic and catches sight of me and the girls hiding next to me. He trains his gun at us and yells at the top of his lungs. Everybody, come out and put your hands up where I can see them. No sudden movements or you'll join your friend. Not a complete loss for words. I tried to move, but it's like my body is made of lead. Cat is desperately trying to stop Bluey from bleeding out. Get away from her. The soldier points his gun to Cat. Cat doesn't even hear him, even with the gun trained on her. Hey, Yui. Stay with me. Stay with me.
Oh, it's you. The one who got us into this mess.
I'm sorry, Yui. It's my fault. It's all my fault. You're hurt to begin with. But you're going to be okay. I promise. Cat desperately pressed on Yui's gunshot wound as her white dress became redder and redder.
Oh. It's my fault, too. You gave me exactly what I asked for. To come onto the show. I never figured out another way to live. I should have come up with another way to...
Yui! Cat howls as a soldier slams her away from Yui. I won't ask again. He motions for us to walk where the others were with his gun. Can't end like this, can it? I want to fight him and tear him apart. So why can't I? Fear paralyzes my body, and it's all I can do to stand up. Why is the fear of losing what I have stopping me from protecting what I have to lose? I tried to move with every fiber of my being. I slowly take steps forward, and with each step, I can feel the gun trained on my back. Yes, this is S1. They got the drop on us. I'm the only one left. Affirmative. I'll take them back to base. The soldier looked to the buys of his unit on deck. What a joke. You know what I never understood? How could you ever think you'd get away with what you've done? You had no future the second you stepped on the island. So why? For a moment, the soldier looks back to the buys of his companions. In an instant, I'm charging at the soldier before I even know I am. I scream as I slam into him with all my might. Ah! Cherry! Stay back! We struggle with the gun and kick at each other. Each of us is desperate to point the barrel of the gun at each other. I'll kill you. I'll kill you! I kick him with all my might. He throws me off balance and slams into the ground, and real quick, I'm going to... preferences. Take down the sound volume, because that is actually kind of loud. The air is knocked on me so violently. The world flashes back black and white for a moment. I try to get back up. He's already got me staring down the barrel of this gun. I can see the others searching for an opportunity to help me. But the soldier has guard up now. You think you're some kind of heroes, struggling against the world? Newsflash, you can't change the world. You're so delusional, it makes me sick. All you can do is hurt people like me who are just trying to get by. Can't even slow down the way the world is turning, let alone stop it. That's why I dragged the rest of us in this mess. The soldier screams at me, but I'm so lost in a rage that I can't make out a single word. I'm wasting my breath. I guess I'll be wasting bullets too. He presses the barrel of his gun against my forehead. Stop. Do your worst, you piece of shit. He killed Yui. I'll kill him. I'll rip him to shreds. Die. A single gunshot rings out. The world stands still. I can't hear anything, save for the ringing in my ears. Is this... death? I look up, and the soldier who threatened us crumples to the floor. What? I look around and everyone's as shocked as I am. Are they staring at me? No, they're staring behind me. I follow their gaze and see a masked figure holding a smoking gun. You called. What? Somehow she feels oddly familiar. Oh crap, it's more people from our past that we don't know of. Not you. The redhead. Scarlet. Came. I can't believe it. I hoped for a miracle when I heard the voice in the communicator, but thank you so much.
Val? Is that you? Huh. So this is what you look like in person. You look a lot more like...
Long time no see, Ollie. Good to see you're well. I told you the undercover op on the show was too dangerous.
You don't have to tell me twice.
You're with the Resistance. You're going to need me more specific. There's too many groups to count. Please, you need to help us. Yui! I'm sorry we didn't come in time. Nara.
I'm on it.
The woman with the masked figure rushed to Yui's side. She's in bad shape. Does this ship have a medbay? It does. I'll take you there. Lead the way. Nara firmly but delicately lifted up Yui. She was surprisingly strong for someone of her stature. Thank you. Who are you? I can't shake the feeling of familiarity. The masked figure seemed to hesitate before replying to me.
Cherry, you can't just ask the boss if...
It's okay, Allie. There's time for secrets, and there's a time for the truth. Now is the time for action. We need to turn the ship around and get back to the island.
Why? We barely escaped the first time.
We need to refuel our airship. We went far off our respected course to pick you guys up. Our scans suggest it's the closest place with fuel. It would also be a big win for the Resistance if we can clean that particular island ourselves. We'll be safer there for the short term while we consider our next moves and wait for a secure extraction.
We can trust her, Cherry. She's never let me down before.
I'm not sure how,
but I can feel she's telling the truth.
Is that so? That's good enough for me. The masked woman motioned us to follow her to the navigation room. The next few hours were a blur. After we turned the ship around, we rushed to the medbay to see how Yui was doing. Luckily, it seems she's past the worst of it. Yes, Yui lived! Her girl! I remember going back to the deck to cool my head off. Hey, Cherry. Hey, Cat. How you holding up? Been better. I put my arm around her. You? Been better too. She embraced me tightly and rested her head on my shoulder. It kind of feels like it's always one step forward, then another step back. Like life is just some big joke played at me. I get you there. But we have each other, don't we? It's a lot more than what we had just a week ago. You're right. Sorry, Cherry. It's okay. I get it too. I wonder if... Never mind. I'll make myself depressed if I think about it. I'm here for you if that's what... I'm here for you if you want to talk, Cat. Life seems so wonderful when we escaped the island. The first 7 years, I was looking forward to living. The world seemed so big. You and me, Cherry. It felt like we could go anywhere. I know. What we've done is sinking in. There must be billions of people who know our faces. I wonder if there's a safe place left on the planet for us. There has to be, Cat. There might be. Oh no, don't ever give up on finding us. We really want to live our lives in fear of being discovered. Always wondering if our every day might be our last. Desperate to never be seen by anything or anyone. That doesn't sound like living to me. She was right. That isn't living. But what choice do we have, Cats? Outside the show, we're just regular people. We try to fight the ones who hold the power, They'll crush us like buds on the windshield. I don't know that. Maybe if we fought them, we'd see they could be stopped. Maybe they can be. I don't want to lose you while finding out if they can be stopped. I don't want to try saving the world. When you seem so grand. If it means risking losing you, Cat. I know, Cherry. I love you, Cherry. I love you too. I don't want to pull you into a battle that you don't want to fight. I know. I don't want to live in fear. I'm so tired of that. I know. I am too. We held each other in silence. I'm sorry. I'm sorry too. I used to be so brave. All I saw was the good that we could do when we helped all those people escape the island. And now, all I can see is the suffering it caused you, me, and the others. I almost lost you, Cat. How about we talk about this another time? I think we both could use some rest. Good idea. Thanks, Cat. Thanks, Cherry. She walked away, leaving me alone with my thoughts. I must be really annoying to talk with right now, aren't I? I don't want to be. Am I a coward if I want to keep the people I love safe? Am I brave? Am I heroic if I put the ones I love in danger? The sound of ocean waves does little to calm me down. I hear footsteps. Hey, Cherry, right? You're Nara, right? The medic. You saved Yui. Thank you so much. I can't thank you enough. For a moment, Yui's dress is growing more and more red is all I could see. Hey, don't mention it. It's literally my job. I tried to stay focused on what Nara's saying, but... sort of. I don't get paid for this. I try to breathe, but it's so hard. Are you okay, Jerry? Nara puts her hand on my shoulder. Her eyes are filled with such warmth. I'm sure you got better things to do than listen to me complain. I don't actually. In this line of work, you never know when a conversation might be your last. How about you tell me what's on your mind? I'll go first then. I have no idea what I'm doing here, Cherry. What do you mean? I came here to save lives. But every day, people around me die. Most of the time, because we're killing them. I think today is the first time I helped anybody, and I can't remember when. That's a raw deal. Tell me about it. Makes me wonder what I'm doing here. Okay, so why are you sticking around? I could ask you the same question. Fair enough. I'm still hoping there's a way we can carve out a world we want to see. Without having to be built on dead bodies. Stupid, right? That's what the boss says. The path to peace requires sacrifice, Nero. We have to be willing to let go of what we want to get what we need. She really talks like that all the time? Yeah, it's a lot, isn't it? We shared a laugh together. You know, before we heard your distress call, I was thinking of giving up and heading back home. Yeah? Yeah. It didn't feel like anyone cared enough to stop about living and stop killing other people. Or to stop themselves getting killed. I'm sorry to hear that. I put my hand on her shoulder almost instinctively. Thanks, Sherry. Where's home for you? It's complicated. What do you call home when nowhere really feels like it. I get that. I used to look up to the moon every night when I felt like my life was going nowhere. It's really beautiful tonight. I looked up. Sure enough, it was beautiful. A perfect half moon. The words slipped from my mouth before I even realized. I don't know what I should be doing. A few years ago, Kat and I were giving it all that we had to save people from Damien's killing shows. And we did for a time. Until we got caught. Then Damien forced us to go through the same show we'd save people from. We lost years of our lives. And almost lost our lives too. By some miracle, we managed to escape the show. I got Kat back. Is Kat special to you? Yeah, she is. We wouldn't have gotten out of here without her help. None of us would have. We just got Kat back. And she already wants to go back into the fray, caution be damned. And you don't? I don't. We're outgunned, outmanned. What can we do against the Empire that rules over half the world? You've been them before, no? You helped people escape the show. That was a once-in-a-lifetime stunt. I'm still amazed we pulled it off. You're probably right. But you still did it. That speaks for itself. How'd you guys escape anyway? You wouldn't believe me if I told you. Try me. Well, it all started with a rabid buddy called Bun Bun Bun. Now I know you're fucking with me. Come on, the real story. I'm dead serious. We laughed under the moonlight. Oh, Bun Bun Bun, we miss you! I'm not trying to push you to fight, Cherry. You've got every right to call it quits, same as I do. You really care about Kat, don't you? Yeah. I'd do anything to keep her safe. Anything? Do you really mean that? Of course, I love her. Wow, she's a lucky girl, Cherry. Would you follow her into danger? I would. But if I can, I'd rather take her away from it altogether. Even if she hated you for it, she'd be alive. That counts for a lot. Remember that, Cherry. You might have to make that choice sooner than you think. What do you mean? This life. This path that she's head on. It's not an easy one. Often a short one from what I've seen. She put her hand on my back as if to try and cheer me up. You're a good person, Cherry. I don't think it's healthy to try and protect the ones you love. Well, maybe I'm just saying that because I don't want to feel like a coward. We laughed. Being around Nara lifted the weight off my shoulders I've been carrying since I've escaped the island. I could get used to this. So, what did you do before you came here? Oof. Good question. I guess you could say I was born with a silver spoon. Oh look, now I got two of them. Had everything you could want. The perfect life. As long as you stayed inside the lines. Who drew the lines? Not me. Not my parents. Hell, I don't know who. If I was pretty smart. Knew everything there was to know about how to live. And one look outside my home told me that I didn't know anything about the world. So I decided to travel. See things with my own eyes. Good things and bad things. Dangerous things. A couple of years ago, I accidentally ended up being taken hostage by another insurgent group. You're shitting me. I'm not. Why would they take you of all people? I don't know, to be honest. I don't think they had any idea who I was, and I don't think they cared. And how was that? Textbook children's tale about not sticking your nose where or your neck where it doesn't belong. Then Val saved me. I wanted to pay her back somehow. For saving my life. Thought, I don't know, maybe I'll see her someday. No, that's never happened yet. Val's too smart to get into the dumb situations I do. And that's about it. Sounds like a pretty crazy ride. Tell me about it. It's not all bad though. Yeah? I did get to meet some folks like yourself along the way. For a moment, her coy smile made me feel like none of the hardships of the past few years mattered anymore. I better head to bed. Val's going to want to brief us in the morning next steps. Don't be too hard on yourself. Okay, Sherry? Oh. Thanks, Nera. My pleasure. She walked down to the doors and then waved goodbye to me. I waved back. For a moment, all I could hear were the waves. It's so peaceful. I better head back too. I look up to the half moon one last time. Seems like it's raining now. I head back to my room. Seems like Kat's not there. I can hear her voice, excitedly talking to someone. Seems like it's Val. I decide to head to bed. In the morning, I wake up with Kat next to me. Morning, Cherry. How'd you sleep? Very well. How about you, Kat? Very good. I had a chat with Val last night about what I could do to help resistance. Not necessarily putting myself in the direct line of fire. Kat. I'm sorry, Cherry. I know you just want to make sure I was okay. Kat reached her hand up to me, and I pulled her closer. I know I haven't been the easiest to talk about all this. Oh, hi, hi, Mint. Thank you for the raid, women. Yes, women. Hi, raiders, and welcome to Find Love or Die Trying sequel just released. And of course, I'm playing the heck out because that was my first game. I'm Cherry. I'm a half voice actress. And how was yours? And I think Chan was who you did the stream with. How's your guys' Fire Emblem stream? Words. I'm gonna shout out real quick. Paradox Mint. There we go. Are you working? There we go. Yeah, it was rough. We suffered. I'm so sorry. Because that was the one that you can perma-die in, isn't it? You can tell I never played anything from Fire Emblem. Kuma has, but Kuma's currently not feeling the best, so. I think after being trapped for so long, I can't imagine doing anything but fighting against the ones who put me there. Yep, we reset a billion times, so well, no worries. This new model looking hella cute. I've had this model, I just don't usually use it, but I thought, hey, I used this when we first streamed the game because it was supposed to be a Valentine's Day stream. Might as well just use it again, huh? It's something I have to do. I want to do it in a way that doesn't hurt you or us. Wait, is my tail even working? No. Cutie. Where's that reverse Uno card for Mint? 1 second. Let me do this. Where is it? I've sent you my answer, Mint. Have fun. No, you fight me in the parking lot of Denny's. Actually, fight me in the next collab we have. I don't know how to say this. I'm saying it wrong, aren't I? Okay to join me for a walk? It's been a while. Every second you're not running, I'm getting closer, lol. Fuck you too. What do you mean? We've been going on walks together every week for the past few years. No! That doesn't count. We're on a killer dating show. Fair enough. We walked up to the deck together. Cat. Cherry. Good morning. Hey, Val. How you sleep? I'm so gay. Don't worry, I am too. Because you can choose your pronouns in this game, so of course I picked she. You don't need to worry about me. Not much for small talk, is she? I'm a dip because I'm a wish list this game and play it, lol. No worries, make sure you play the first game too. Because you will get spoilers if you do not play the first game first. Nope. Should have seen last night. I asked her about I've got Coup d'etat to run. Yep, I made sure to read that. Okay. I know, but I'm still going to remind people. Thankfully, neither of them are very expensive. They're like $5 each. So if that helps you in any way, shape, or form. And they aren't very long. That doesn't leave much time for socializing. Sexy Slay. Go get some rest. That's bullshit, Val, and you know it. King Cotty. Yeah, these two girls are new. Okay, I'm leaving. I was going to say you don't have to worry about those two. Those are new girls anyway. I'm sorry. I think Val here is just a bit nervous. Today's a big day for her. What do you mean? You'll see in a bit. Let's wait for the others to get here first. Speak of the devil, I see them now. Everyone! It's good to see you up, Yui.
You sure you're okay, though? Thanks, guys. Nara gave me the all clear. Apparently the bullet didn't hit anything vital.
I'm so glad to hear that.
Unfortunately, it also means you have to listen to whoever Tara's raving about. Come on, please. I swear it'll work.
What are you dreaming up this time, Tara?
You mean Scarlet. The Resistance resources. We could build a giant mecha that could level cities.
Tara, no!
No. Countries. The Empire will be left shaking in their boots.
I'd stop there. It's like the saying goes. Give me a big enough lever and I can move the world.
You're right. My own genius terrifies me.
Hey, that was my idea.
We could build a mecha that can destroy the world. Like I said before, that wouldn't work. Why not? Come on. Cause it's some of the idiots who live in that world.
Or cause we're some of the idiots that live in that world. Fair point.
We're not trying to blow everything up and start over. A monkey with a big enough bomb drop could do that. Like I said, we're trying to save people. Never thought I'd say it, but thank you, Allie, for being voice of reason. What's that supposed to mean? Maybe you could explain to them, Val? I'd explain to Tara, but just thinking about it makes me wish for the sweet release of death.
You ain't know that's just when you were about to die!
Am I being unreasonable? No, it's everyone else who is wrong.
Is that how I look?
Help me out, Val!
Gladly, Allie. That's actually what I wanted to talk to you all about. Yesterday, I said there's a time and place for secrets, and time for the truth. Like you already know, I lead the largest resistance group operating out of New Asia. Don't forget the most successful too. Thanks to Nera's unique skill set, the collaboration of several thousand agents, we've been able to carve out a foothold in State 52, the largest occupation in all of New Asia. My hope is that you'll lend yourselves to our cause and help us take control of it completely. You all might not realize it, but each of you rank amongst the most famous or infamous celebrities in the world. Wait, all of us? That checks out. It's not every day someone escapes a killing show that's broadcast for the world to see. Exactly. To the world, you are living proof that the Empire is fallible. The Empire will do anything to destroy the symbols you've become. While the Resistance will benefit greatly from your association. You think people seeing us with your group would make the Resistance more likely to succeed? Exactly that. The second you all escaped and boarded the ship, applications to join the Resistance skyrocketed across all of New Asia. When you, Cherry, decided to trust Cat, and together killed Damien, applications skyrocketed even further. Our systems couldn't even handle the incoming traffic. I make no exaggeration when I say that each of you holds the fate of New Asia in your hands.
That makes sense. But you neglect to mention a rather important detail. Our celebrity status have already put a massive target on our backs. If we joined you, I'm sure it'd only be worse.
You're always sharp, Violet.
Whatever do you mean?
You're correct. Announcing your affiliation with us would intensify the efforts against your lives. But that's where my organization comes in. We can guarantee your safety, if you choose to help us. Is that a threat? No, merely the truth. I have no agenda but the complete liberation of New Asia from the Empire. They'll do anything to maintain their control. It stands to reason that we must be willing to do anything to take it back. The ends justify the means. Of course. I take no pleasure in it. You've heard my offer. What do you think? Not like you're leaving us much of a choice. I want to trust you, Val. I really do. But we'd be putting a lot of faith in you to go forward with this. Everybody on Earth already knows our faces and names. But you're hiding both of yours. Unnecessary obfuscation. There we go. The way I see it, you need us more than you. You're sharp as a razor, Cat. If you want us to cooperate with you, you need to give us more than that. I understand. The rest of us nod in agreement.
Are you sure, Val?
It is required. My feelings are irrelevant. Val seemed to hesitate for a moment before she put her hand on her mask. I ask you that you tell no one. Are we clear? Crystal. Val nodded, then proceeded to pull off the mask. I had a feeling! That's Violet's sister, isn't it? Violet ran into Val's arms before she could finish.
I know who you are already. You're Viola. You're my sister.
It's me, Violet. It's good to see you. Oh, it's Viola! We got to hear her last game, but now we actually get to see her! Slowly, Violet reached out her hand to touch her sister's face.
You're alive?
Viola held her sister tighter as if to reassure her. I'm back. I'm sorry I couldn't find you earlier. I need to take care of some things first, to make sure we were safe. You wouldn't believe the things I've seen.
Senior? There's so many things I want to ask. How have you been? What led you here? That's all I want to know. You hate me? Just tell me.
Tears ran down her face as she quietly sobbed. I could never hate you, Violet. Viola embraced her sister as tightly as she could. You're my one and only sister. I love you.
Viola.
Tears of relief ran down her face. Before she could finish her sentence, her knees buckled.
So...
Violet. Violet passed out, falling to the floor before her sister caught her in the arms. I've got you. I've got you. Viola looked at her sister's face for a moment. For a moment, she seemed softer. But only for a moment. She was back to her usual coldness in seconds. She lifted up Violet with surprising ease. Apologies. Could you give us some space? You could say that we're overdue for a conversation. I figure they have a lot to catch up on. But it's not for me to see. A few minutes later, Viola returned. Oh, they even changed her name on there. Cherry, Cat, Allie, Scarlet, Tara, Yui. Each of you could do incredible things to help free New Asia. No, the world. I can't force any of you to take up the cause. It's not an easy choice to make. But I can say without your help, millions, no, billions will suffer, for years untold. It will take decades, perhaps longer, to recreate the support that you all captured, like lightning in a bottle. With your help, we can incite change almost overnight. With your combined influence, we could spur millions to join our cause. The moment our forces become strong enough, we'll start a coordinated uprising from each and every major city of New Asia. As the Empire's provisional government struggles to respond, we'll use the opportunity to destroy each and every claw that the Empire has in New Asia. We expect losses, but we will do everything in our power to prevent harm to the innocent. And we believe, with this plan, we'll be able to minimize the damage required to overthrow the Empire. Will you join me? I looked at Kat as she looked deep into my eyes. Somehow, she apologized without ever uttering a word. I'm with you, Viola. I can't pretend I don't see what will happen if we work together. I'm glad to hear that, Kat. I don't think we'll be able to find a better person to lead our media efforts. If you could have, they would have had my job. On second thought, maybe it would have been good if they had it a little worse.
You already know I'm with you, boss.
And yet, it's no less reassuring, Allie. There's no better spy in our network.
You understand, Viola. I'll do my best.
If there's something I can do to help people, I'd like to do that, Viola. There are more things you could do to help us than there are stars and sky scarlets. Especially with your research helping people after the war. I'll do my best.
I don't really get it all. I figure we have a better chance together than apart. Let's see this, Viola.
Glad to have you on board, Tara.
I'd like to help you, Viola. I need to see how my family is doing first.
You're just like how I thought you'd be. Viola seemed to crack a warm smile for a moment. Your family's been under my protection from the moment you escaped the shell. Wait, seriously?
Really? How are they?
Your grandmother's overjoyed to see that you're doing well. Your sisters are... How do I put this? They're doing well, but let's just say that their teenage years were... interesting.
Oh god, they take after Mom, don't they? I always thought they'd be so much less trouble if they took after me instead.
After what you did? Oh, I feel that.
Are you missing a few marbles? Thank you, Viola. If there's something I can do to help, I'd like to.
I'm glad to hear that, Yui. The same protections hold true for each and every one of you. Barring some exceptions. Who'd that happen to be? Welcome back, Violet.
You mean to talk about our parents?
A lot of them, after what they've done.
Fair enough.
Yeah, lucky to get off with just this for now. But we'll deal with them both another time. Will you join me, Violet?
I'll go where you go, Viola.
Glad to have you on board, Violet. And you, Cherry? I'll look around to the others, They seem to wait for my answer with bated breath. I'll do it. I'm going with them. If only to help the people I care about. I'm glad to hear it, Cherry. I have a special request for you, or someone with your unique position. What do you mean? You possess the same media skills as Kat, by virtue of your role in the show. However, unlike Kat and the other girls, you were the star of the show. I'd say you have more sway over the people who watch the show. But it's more than that. And you present the impossible is possible. I'm gonna try not to let that go straight to my head. And in the same vein, you represent a great risk. How so? If anything would happen to you, I expect our resistance to these efforts would greatly boost its momentum. Makes sense. You can't recast the lead and expect to keep your audience. So what's your request? I need you to stay where we can broadcast your influence, away from any Empire interference. I need you to stay on the island where the show's broadcast is from, and turn to a base we can use, and start rolling the cameras. Wouldn't that be dangerous? What if they left behind some kind of trap? Our scans suggest the base is completely dormant. No signs of any fail-safes or alarms. My guess is that they were just confident that the base would never be discovered, much less taken over. That said, you can relax. I'll be sending a sizable armed force to protect you as insurance. They should arrive in a week. I looked to Kat. Would Kat be able to stay with me? Yes and no. I need her on the ground most of the time, where the story is. But between missions, she'd be able to come back. How dangerous do you think these missions would be? There's nothing risk-free in what we do. I expect it'll be relatively safe compared to the front lines. We'll have our best making sure she's safe, Cherry. Cherry, I'll be okay. You know what I'm capable of. I know, Kat, do you really have to do this? We can't have the life we want until we get rid of these guys. I wish it were different, but... You better come back, okay? I promise I'll come back to you, Cherry. Alright, Kat. Go kick some ass. You bet. I'm glad to hear you're on board, Cherry. You'll be working with Nera to get the base online. Hey again, Cherry. I'm glad to have somebody to work with. I thought I'd be stuck there alone. It's good to see a friendly face. The rest of you, come with me. We'll go over each of your missions over the rest of the return trip. After that, we'll be finding out the minute the refuel on the island. Any questions? When will you guys be back? And that's on a need-to-know basis. Nothing personal, just how it is.
Don't worry about this, Cherry. I've done hundreds of these before. We'll be okay.
Besides, we've come out worse before.
You won't be alone, Cherry. Do your best. I can't wait to get on the airship. I've been getting seasick.
We'll be fine, Cherry. This is for the life we want together. Our world where we don't have to be on the run. Yeah. Good luck, Kat. Good luck, guys. I'll see you guys soon. I saw them off as they each went to their own briefing sessions. I walked to the main deck of the ship to clear my head with the ocean air. I could see the island approaching in the distance. It wouldn't be long before they head out. It'll be okay, Cherry. Let me say real quick before I forget. But I know that sounds empty. I've been in your shoes before. And how did it go for you? Who can say? A moment later, the ship docked on the beach. We're back in the fucking castle! How did that meme go? I looked back for a moment. Seems the brothers five are already hard at work refueling the airship. It's easier when you don't keep looking. What do you mean? You're worried about them running to the line of fire, but you aren't able to stand next to them. Yeah. Care to show me around the island? Oh no. I figured you know the place better than I do. Unfortunately, we do. And that you could use distraction. That sounds good. Thanks, Nira. We'll need to go around anyway to see what we can use for the base. My thoughts exactly. I took a step forward and stopped. I looked back one last time. I'm glad I did. Cherry. I'll be back as soon as I can, I promise. Cat was running to me from the ship. I should be able to call you most nights too, if the big old celebrity has time for me. Let me check my schedule, Cat. We shared a laugh. Wouldn't miss it for the world, love. She ran up to me and gave me a kiss on the cheek. And then the lips. A moment later, the sound of an engine blared. Guess that's my ride. I'll see you soon, Cherry. See you soon, Cat. She turned away and boarded the airship. A few moments later, it rose in the air into the distance. Come on, Cherry. Let's go. Nira pulled me by the arm and we started walking together. Hey, I think I recognize this place. This is where you went on your date with Yui, right? Huh? You're right. I hadn't noticed. It's so pretty. Come on. Nira grabbed my arm and pulled me along. There's so much wonder in her eyes. I couldn't help but smile. There's nothing like this where I grew up. And where was that? I grew up in the new capital. Right here in New Asia. The new one? Inside the inner walls or the outer one? Actually, there's another set of walls inside the inner walls. Who are you? Honestly, I'm nobody. At least not yet. That's bullshit without even a memory wipe can erase. You know the Emperor? The royal asshole who conquered and Christian New Asia? That's my dad. Why does someone's dad that's in the middle of all these plans? You're shitting me. I swear I'm not. But don't tell anyone. Not even Kat. And especially not Viola. Damn. Took a moment for it to sink in. So, what the hell is an enemy princess doing in the resistance that fighting her own empire? Hey, that wasn't my call. I've had pretty much no power my whole life. And it'll stay like that. At least until I get married. Why is that? Some old rules. Fair enough. But you didn't answer my question. I took a look outside and saw what was happening around me. I tried to change things peacefully from inside the system for years, but I never got anywhere. It would take a lifetime to see meaningful change at the rate I was going. Bill, on the other hand, wanted change to happen right away, no matter the cost. If I worked with her, I figured maybe I'd be able to change things faster, while I'd be able to keep those costs from becoming too high. That was the idea anyway. I haven't helped anyone really. That's not true. You saved Yui, and you helped all of us. That counts for something. Thanks, Sherry. She leaned against me. I can tell she's been through a lot. It's nice to hear anybody say such a nice thing to me. Even if it's not true. Do you mind if I stay like this for a bit? Thanks, Sherry. We shared a tender moment in the fields behind the mansion. Somehow, it brings back memories of the past few years. Maybe it's just because I'm back here, but I feel conflicted somehow. I wonder why. After a short while, we continue walking around the island. So what will you do when this is all over and done with? You mean this resistance thing? Yeah. I don't know. I thought well, could get away from this. Did something happen? Maybe? I don't know. It feels like we're headed different directions lately. Both want each other to be safe. We've got different ways of going about it. That's tough. I'm sure either way, you'll both be safe and sound. Viola always does her best to make sure everyone's okay. That's good to know. It's been a long time since we've been apart like this. I honestly can't remember the last time. I'm sure things are going to be okay. And you? You're going back to being the princess? Would they even let you?
Who knows? For one, nobody but you knows I'm here. If I go back, my family will probably want to marry me off.
Why would they do that?
It's pretty common for princesses to be bought and sold off. Did I mention I have hundreds of sisters?
No, you forgot to mention that one.
Holy shit, your dad gets around. Tell me about it. I know I'm privileged. I swear my family has the most daddy and mommy issues in the world.
It's definitely got the most moms.
We shared a laugh. But I can't run away from my duties forever. Can I tell you something? I won't laugh.
Or you better not laugh.
Okay.
I'm gonna take a quick break real quick to get more pop, so I will be right back.